What's up, guys? It is time for the worst mode of all time, half cash. I know, it's fucking terrible. And as a terrible mode, I've also decided to do a terrible tier list. I'm out of ideas, gang, so we're gonna be ranking BTD6 monkeys on their GPA. Please give me tier list ideas for this shit, guys. I can't think of any more. Okay, like my creativity has hit an all-time low. With that said, let's get into this shit. All right, so first off, we got the dart monkey. Dart monkey represents the average person. Average person has like a 3.0 through 3.5 GPA, I think. Yeah, at least the average people compared to the people I hang around, which are low-key pretty fucking nerdy. But I'll trust that I'm not that much big. I'll trust that I'm not that big of a nerd, and I'll give them a respectable, yeah, 3.0 to 3.5. Darling Gunner. All right. To get into the military, you have to have some kind of IQ. My homeboy who's in the military had a GPA of like 3.4. I'm gonna base him on that. Yeah. Desperado. My man has probably never been to school in his life. That being said, he could probably get a solid 2.0. Probably. I might be being very nice about that, but I don't know. I feel like I can give him a pretty solid 2.0. Maybe a 2.5. I don't know though. But yeah. Engineer. So all the engineers I know had a GPA of either 3.5 or 4.0. My homeboy is an engineer. Well, one of my homeboys is an engineering major. He's rocking like a 3.7 right now. He thinks he did bad on was physics. That idiot got a B in Calc 2. Couldn't be me. I got an A on that shit somehow. And I don't think he failed anything else. I think it was just those two classes. But yeah. Admiral Brickle. So she's like a genius, I would say. I would give her a 4.0. I mean, you have to be smart to become like an admiral, I would say. You gotta have some kind of fucking, yeah. I would say you have to be smart to become that. So yeah, W Admiral Brickle. Am I right or am I right? I think I'm right, guys. All right. Adora. Adora's a god. So this could either be two ways. Either she knows everything or she knows absolutely nothing. Which one is it gonna be? I'll go with she knows everything. 4.0. And next are the app. Now we have the polar opposite of Adora, the Beast Handler. Do we overhate on Beast Handler in this channel? I think so. Do I care? No. He deserves the hate. Fuck Beast Handler. Yeah. Benjamin. This twink is on computers 24/7. He has a 4.0 GPA. For sure. Let's go with the bomb shooter. I can't see the bomb shooter being that fucking smart. Let's be real here. Bomb shooter ain't no genius. Never has been, never will be. Yeah. Not very smart at all. Next we got Banana Farm. What do we say about the Banana Farm? I'm thinking Banana Farm has got a solid GPA of 2. I mean, well, there's like the whole IMF loan, and actually the Banana Research Facility and IMF loan, and also the marketplace. So low-key, Banana might just be a fucking top-tier IQ tower if you think about it. Like that might actually just be the best. Like one of the smartest. Yeah, he might actually just be a genius. Yep. Boomerang Monkey. Let's look at him right now. He's smart. He's average, I would say. I'll give him a 3.0 to 3.5. Glue Gunner, he goes to college to have sex. I'll give him a 1.0 to 2.0. He's passing his classes barely. And he's just knocking up all them ladies. I mean, obviously, who the fuck wouldn't just knock up ladies in college? I mean, that's basically me, gang. Yeah, that's me. I get laid 24/7. If you don't believe that, you're a hater. Yeah. Uh-huh. Alright, I'm gonna get a Molar before it's too late. It is too late. Alright, next up we got the helicopter. Same thing with the, same thing as the, Dartling Gunner. You kinda, actually, I feel like you need more IQ to drive, like, an aerial vehicle, so, therefore, 3.5 to 4.0 GPA for those two. Wizard Monkey's obviously a fucking genius. I don't know, he's a wizard. I feel like all wizards are smart. Yeah. That's my, defense right there. I feel like all wizards are smart as hell. So, yeah. Next we got the Buccaneer. Buccaneer's fucking stupid. I'll give him a 2.0 to 3.0. Yeah. Submarine, again, you have to be kind of smart to drive a military vehicle. I'll give him a 3.5 to 4.0. Monkey Village, that's just full of a bunch of random people. Realistically, it's average. Ninja Monkey. Ninjas are smart. But are they smart in like a smart sense, or are they smart in a combat sense? That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking they're actually pretty fucking stupid when it comes to combat. I'll give them Desperado level. Maybe like a 2.5. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Is that valid or not? Sniper. I would low-key put Sniper below Dartling Gunner in terms of IQ and GPA, just because... I don't know. Yeah, I just think that's why. Tack Shooter. No. Spike Factory. I put it the same tier as Bomb Shooter, bro. You know, let's put Tack Shooter there as well. I don't see any of these three towers being intelligent. I'm just gonna be honest. Yeah. I don't see any intelligence coming from those three. But if you want to disagree with me, go ahead. I'd be going to brawl that out, to brawl out my opinions. I don't think I'm wrong though. Yeah, I'm right. Sorry, guys. Super Monkey. You don't really need to be smart to be a superhero. That's a lie. I mean, you don't need to know calculus to be a superhero. You don't need to get good grades to be a superhero. I'll put him in 3. No, I'll put him in 2.0 to 3.5. Because I feel like that if I was a superhero, I would say fuck school, drop out, and then start flying and shit. I don't know. Yeah, that's what I would do. I think that's what any reasonable person would do, actually. I want to get Spike Storm for once, you know. I'm trying to like expand my usage of towers, you know. Y'all feel that or not? I think I'm based for that. All right, next up we got Churchill. As much as I'd hate to say it, Churchill is relatively smart. I'll put him Brickle level. He's definitely not above Brickle. I refuse to see Churchill better than Brickle in any way possible. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Churchill, he's smart, unfortunately. Really wish he wasn't. Nothing we can do about it, though. Corvus. What do we say about Corvus? Probably not the smartest guy around. One point other 2.0. Although he does have to do, like, magical, like, incantations and shit, doesn't he? Or no? He has to, like, be like, ooga booga, what? I don't know. He's, like, summon spells and shit. Maybe he's, like, actually same tier. Maybe he's basically just a beefed up wizard monkey now that I think about it. Yeah, never mind, guys. Druid monkey, you know, Druid seems pretty fucking, like, non-civilized. I'm gonna have to put him in the same tier as Beast. So, let's put all three of these in the non-civilized tier. I don't know. I always end up grouping Druid and Ice together just because they are just so similar. Like, they're basically just, they're the same dude, let's be real here. Druid and Ice Monkey, same fucking monkey. Yeah. Next up we got Etienne. He's smart as fuck. He's a nerd, he's a twink. Next up we got the Hag Azili. Where do we put her? I mean, she's not stupid, I don't think. I'll give her 3.0 to 3.5, because that is average. So, yeah. Alright, next I got Geraldo. You kind of need to be smart to be, like, to be like a traveling merchant, you know. Y'all ever seen ReZero with the Auto? Auto's like a top 3 character in the show. He's fucking smart as hell. I'll give him 3.5 to 4.0. Yeah, for sure. Next up, we got Gwendolyn. What do we say about Gwendolyn? I actually don't know. She kind of looks like she's one of the kids that like sits that like camps in the bathroom and vapes all the time, you know. So I don't feel like she's that smart. 1.0 to 2.0. That might be a harsh ranking though. I'm not sure. That might be unfair to Gwendolyn. But that's what I believe, and I'm gonna stick with it. Yeah. Next we got the Mermonkey. Mermonkey, you know, as uncivilized as they are probably better than they're probably more civilized than these two. So I'll put them in 2.0 to 3.0. I mean, they rule the ocean, you know, so they can't be stupid. I don't think. Right? Yeah, I think I'm right about that. For sure. Next we got the Alchemist Monkey. Alchemist has to be smart. He does like experiments on humans and shit. Next we have the Mortar Monkey. I'll put him the same as the Dartling Gunner. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Oben. Oben's pretty fucking stupid, guys. He's just a beefed up druid. He's not any smarter. If anything, he's stupider than a normal druid. But yeah, no, he's dumb as fuck. Pat Fusty, you know, pretty fucking average, I would say. Holy shit, I almost just died there, guys. That was bad. Am I gonna die here? I should be fine. Okay. That was scary. Next we got Sai. He's a monk. He's gotta be smart. Quincy's below average. Fuck Quincy, bro. I'll put him in a 3.0. Yeah, that might just be my personal hatred coming through, but it's what I believe. Quincy's definitely below fucking average. For sure. Yeah. Next we got Rosalia. I don't know how the fuck to say her name. Never have known how to say her name. Never will know how to say her name. She has to be smart to fly a jetpack. I'll give her 3.5 to 4.0. Sada. As much as we love Sada, she's fucking stupid. 1.0 to 2.0. For sure. Yeah. And then next up we got, Silas. Where do we put Silas, gang? He's like a civilized ice monkey. Realistically, he's 3.0 to 3.5. Then Striker Jones, he's stupid as fuck. He got into the military off of his dad's recommendation. Fuck you, Striker Jones. You're going in the 1.0 section. Yeah, gang. Let me just get that. There we go. This is the most scuffed half cash game I think I've ever played. I fucking hate half cash. I think everyone does though, so I think it's fine. Yeah. Alright, W's. Hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, like and subscribe. Although I'm pretty sure everyone who's watching this video has already subscribed before. Whatever. Bye.